Well, good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Hope everybody's having a great start to your day. My name is Jeff Street, 7 a.m. here, and I teach people how to make money from home online. And again, hope everybody's having an incredible start to your day. And today, I want to talk to you about getting off the starting line. You know, a concept that's so important, something that I talk to people about all the time is the fact that the hardest part of winning the race many times is just getting off the starting line. See, I want you to imagine that you're a runner and you've been training for a race and you've been training, you've been preparing, and then race day comes and you get all dressed and you're ready to go and you're excited, you're nervous, you're ready to run the race, and then you get in the blocks and it's time for the race to come and you're just waiting for the gun to go off, and there you are, you're in the blocks, you're ready to explode out of the gates. See, that's what you first feel like when you get onto the gates and you get in a position. But imagine if 5 minutes later the gun hasn't gone off, 10 minutes later, 15 minutes later, the gun hasn't gone off, and you're just sitting there in position ready to get started, but you don't actually take that first step because you're still waiting for the gun to go off. Mark, good morning, buddy. And I believe that so many people, live their life this way. And the gun that they're waiting to have go off is their own mind just telling them, let's go. And see, here's what I know about that runner. When that runner's in position, the longer the runner is in that position and the runner doesn't start and the runner doesn't have, movement, here's what happened. The runner starts to cramp up. Their muscles start to go out and cramp up. And what I can tell you is that the more our muscles, tense up, the harder that movement becomes. Like, have you ever had your muscles like really tense? Your muscles were, pulled or whatever, your muscles had just cramped up. If you're cramping, movement goes out and becomes so difficult. See, stagnation will go out and eat away at your motivation. But stagnation is what happens. See, as we're waiting for that gun to go off, as we're waiting to go out and get started, all of a sudden we start to get attacked by the enemy of our own mind. The enemy of our own mind. See, all of a sudden, because understand as people, we can be self-defeating creatures, can't we? And all of a sudden, again, the longer we wait to get started. See, here's what they say. They say that idle minds is the devil's workshop. Idle minds is the devil's workshop. And the longer that we're in that position, ready to go, but not moving yet, what starts to happen is fear starts to creep in. Doubt starts to creep in. All that negative self-talk. Oh, I don't think I'm good enough. Man, I don't think I can do this. Oh, I don't think I can go all the way. What if I fail? What if I fall? What if I get hurt? All those self-defeating thoughts start to creep in. All those thoughts of fear, all those thoughts of doubt. Again, the longer you think about something, the harder that it becomes. But remember, action is the antidote of fear. A little bit of movement is the first step of momentum. And I was, having a conversation the other day with a gentleman that I'm working with, great guy, just got started in my business, and he was, excited as soon as he got started. But then he, took some time to take that step, and some time turned into a lot more time, and more time started to turn into, days of time, and all of a sudden, the fear, the doubt, the self-defeating thoughts, again, idle minds, the devil's workshop, that was starting to happen. He started to question himself, can I do this? And I was having a conversation with him. I said, listen, the hardest part of winning a race is getting off the starting line. You've got a baby that's on the way. You've got a lot of reasons to go out and take, that first step. But a lot of times what we do is, instead of talking ourselves into things, we talk ourselves out of things the longer that we wait for that gun to go off and for us to go out and take that first step. And I said to him, listen, success is a marathon, not a sprint. It is. Success, good morning, Geraldo. Success is a marathon and not a sprint. But again, the longer you're in those blocks, the harder it becomes to take that first step of moving. Look, you don't have to come out of the blocks with blazing speed, but you got to go out and come out of the blocks. See, in baseball, when you first get started, you don't get up to bat swinging for the fences on the first pitch. Your first swing, you don't try to go out and hit a home run. You just got to go out and swing the bat. Look to make contact. Look to go out and get a hit. look to get, get a single, look to get on base, look to get that little bit of confidence that goes out and creates belief, and that belief creates more action, and that action creates results, and here's what the results creates: enthusiasm, which creates more belief, and all of a sudden that whole cycle starts to happen, because again, you start to go out and take action. See, I remember when I first got started, I was excited, nervous, and confused, all wrapped up into one. Matter of fact, I remember the day that I had my first presentation, I was nauseous because I was doing something different, and doing something different, can go out and turn into fear, and that's totally normal because it's something that we're doing that's different. But as soon as that presentation ended, see, I got out of the gates, I got it over with, I got that first one over. As soon as it ended, I had confidence. I had belief. I was like, you know what? I can go out and do this. I can go out and make this happen. And this gentleman, we had a talk. I talked to him about the analogy of the runner, and I said, listen, let's just swing the bat. Let's just work on getting a single. Instead of getting out of the gates with blazing speed, let's just get out of the gate. And I'm so proud of him because last night, we had his first meeting. We had a couple people out there. He did a great job. People were excited. He's got a business partner getting started. And now, again, he's got confidence because of the fact that he got out of the gate. See, nobody ever wants to say, hurry up and wait. It's all about hurry up and go, again, so our muscles don't tense up, so we don't start to have stagnation. Again, stagnation is going to go out and slow you down. Stagnation is going to attack your movement, attack your momentum, but remember, action is the antidote to all fear. Remember, a little bit of movement is the first step to momentum. A little bit of movement is the first step to momentum. So let's help somebody get out of the gates today. Maybe you're the one that's got to get out of the gates today. Maybe you got to take that first step, that first movement. If you think that somebody can get something out of today's message, hit the share button so somebody else can go out and hear today's message, and drop a comment that says movement. Drop a comment this morning that says movement. Again, my name is Jeff Street. I teach people how to make money from home online. Hope everybody has an incredible day. God bless. We'll see you tomorrow. And remember, drop a comment that says movement. Have a great day, everybody.